Bloody hell, Stuart.
It wasn't my fault.
Oh, why are we in the car?
Well, somebody let VTX cook. They weren't flying fast enough, I reckon.
Yeah, that was full throttle.
Yeah.
So where are we heading off to?
To a farm.
Alright, somewhere here we hope it's there. I got good news and I got bad news. If you're looking for that FPV spark, like madness fun FPV, this is going to be right up your alley. The bad news, if you're broke with no cash, stop watching this video right now. G'day, you absolute legends. Stu here from UAVfutures, and if you are after something fun in FPV that is going to reignite that spark and get you pumped about flying, the sort of sessions where you go out and be like, man, I've used all my 10 batteries already. I wish I had another 100. This is going to be the video for you. What we are talking about is the smallest micro wing I have ever seen. This is the Flick Wing, and it is so much fun. And the best part, this was a surprise from Stickman Steve. Like, he ordered this, spent his own money on it, brought it to the studio, and was like, you have to try this. I was like, okay. I threw it in the air, and like the reaction, this thing is so much fun. So what you're going to see in this video, I'm going to show you the text and the specs. We're going to break it down, talk about the pros and the cons, and then also the fun stuff. We're going to fly it in the field. There'll be a debate between, hey, Stu, did you just crash my wing, or was it Steve shoddy building? But all...
Oh no, where is it? I can't see. It's no joke.
All in all, if you are just after something that FPV spark to get reignited with, look no further. It is so much fun. So the Flick Wing, we ordered ours from Mantis. You can order yours from anywhere you like. However, it is kind of a little bit expensive. As a bit of an overview, I think we paid for this setup about 300 Aussie dollars. However, just have a look around. Just Google Flick Wing, check out DIY FPV. You might find it in some other places as well. But if we got ours from Mantis here in Oz, and Mantech has some as well. And it really is a tiny little wing. Like the size comparison between some of these or the Mojito that I'm building, which is absolutely massive. This, the best part, it is easy to fly, it is lightweight, and it's not going to scare anyone. And like I've said 100 times, it is so much fun to actually just rip this thing around. It's got a tiny little motor on the back end, just all in all, a beautiful, fun little craft that is not going to intimidate anyone. So some of the components internal that you get, there is like a kit you can get, or whether you're just going to get the fuselage and that sort of stuff. There's different electronic setups and that sort of stuff. But in ours, we've just got a tiny little motor, tiny little Emax motor on the back. We put walk snail in ours so we can have some of that beautiful HD footage in there. There's no flight controller. It literally just binds up to 2 servos, an ESC and motor, and you are ready to rock and roll. Like if you don't even want the FPV side of things, it is even easier to fly. We're not doing any GPS or any of those complicated setups. This is about as simple as it gets, and the beauty is you don't need those complex features to have so much fun. Now you can see, of course, ours is a little bit dirty because we have crashed this quite a few times. We've been having an absolute blast with it. Some of the standout features and things that make it different from some of the other cheaper wings, like the Baby AR Pro that I reviewed, you can see that video towards the end of this one, or I'll link that in the description. On the outside of the wing, we actually have like 2 carbon fiber little winglets on the outside right here. It does make it very agile in the air. It's extremely zippy. Flight profile, which you're seeing a little bit, is like a rocket. It is like a dart through the air. It isn't a glider, cruiser, sort of mountain soarer. The best way to sum this up is if you could put a racing drone in a wing, this is what you'd be flying. So wing racing, this is going to be right up there. It does do things a little bit differently, of course. We've got a little air intake right here on the top, which is meant to stop your VTX overheating. Spoiler alert, that doesn't go too well. And it has some little carbon fiber plates or little tags here which help hold the top of the canopy in, versus some of the other ones which tend to have magnets and that sort of stuff. Now look, there are some things I want to change about this wing. We'll talk about that in just a little bit coming up in the video, but the part you want to see right now, check out how fun this is. Like you can imagine yourself flying. Let's go take this out of the field, launch it, maybe crash it, and have a good time with Stickman Steve and myself with this little Flick Wing in 3, 2, 1.
I'm kind of a little bit nervous, but I'm actually really excited for this.
Pretty cool.
Yes, yes.
Easy launch.
All right, all right. How much throttle do I need?
Give it to it.
Okay, I'm going to go full throttle.
You're in that headwind there.
Yep. I'm getting VTX overheating.
You'll be right.
Oh no, where is it? I can't see. It's no joke. Really? No, the VTX was gone. VTX overheated. It went that way.
Bloody hell, Stuart.
It wasn't my fault. Like
man.
it said VTX overheating. It was flying really well too. And
Yeah,
then I even said VTX overheating. No, I'll be and then screen black, like cooked it.
All good.
So I think I tried to go down. I'm gonna go find this. All right, mystery adventure. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. What's going on? Why are we in the car?
Well, somebody let our VTX cook. They weren't flying fast enough, I reckon.
Yeah, that was full throttle.
Yeah.
So where are we heading off to?
To a farm. It's fun though, hey?
It was great for the like 5 seconds I got to play with it. All right, somewhere here we hope it's there. You still got reception?
I do. I've turned the radio right down to 25 milliwatt and we've had reception the whole way.
Okay.
So can't really use that. Well, it's good.
Now this is sort of the direction I was heading because you couldn't see it once it got past the trees over at my place.
Where it was, no. It did look like it just sort of was in this area.
Yeah, well, I wanted to put the nose down. That was once I lost video.
Yeah, I'm hoping it just dropped it here somewhere.
I hope there's no snakes.
I really hope it's not up in those things.
Yes. I see, hang on. Looks like there's something up here. You see in the grass?
Yeah.
That's not in line. At least it's white as well.
Yeah.
It means it's going to stand out. If it was green, that must be the worst color ever. I think it is it. Well,
yeah, it is.
That was super easy. I thought that was going to be a mission.
Well, we're missing winglets.
No, that... Is it perfect?
Motors come off.
We can glue that back in. Unplug that VTX. No, that'll buff right out.
It'll buff out. It's actually folded in.
How many VTXs have you cooked in the last 2 days?
I think this one will still be right.
Okay.
But yeah, blew one up yesterday in this little craft as well.
All right, we should go glue this all together. I think if that VTX is working, we are back up in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, just gotta let the glue set on this.
Yes. Well, we got it back.
We got it back.
A little bit of damage to this part of the fuselage.
Yeah.
These held on pretty well.
Yep. Everything else looks fine. The motor just glues on anyway, so that's easy.
Okay.
Just straight.
Okay.
What do you think of your 5 seconds flying?
I really liked it, but we're going to, with the magic of editing, be straight back to launching this again in 3, 2, 1. One feature I don't like about this though is I do wish that you could screw the motor down instead of just having to glue it on the back, because it's popped off a few times and I wish we could just actually tighten it down with some screws instead of glue every time. The VTX overheated. This time Steve's going to plug in, we're going to launch it straight away. Well, that's the plan anyway. Are we crashing it this time?
No.
Are we safely landing it on purpose?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But it might still be a crash, just my landing. All right.
All good?
Yep, all right. It looks like I'm good.
Right,
I'm going to give it, hang on, let me just skip firmware.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Let me start the recording. Okay, brother.
Right.
Yeah.
Go.
Whoa. Okay, I'm on 2S power this time, right?
Yeah.
This is like max throttle. It did feel much better on 3S, I have to say. Let's see if we can bring this back. Oh yeah, this is on full throttle right now.
Yeah, a bit of wind up there.
It must look like it's just hovering. I'm gonna come and just glide past this. Reckon
Good.
I reckon I can do a loop. Just.
How's it feel?
It felt better on 3S. I think it is
Yeah.
more suited for a 3S. Like, it's so zippy and fun. And it's probably a little bit too small for casual gliding, that's for sure. But for such a small little craft that we just crashed, it's a lot of fun.
Video's all good?
Video is perfect now. We've got to get getting a bit of airflow. I think our problem was before, we just sat around talking while the VTX was overheating.
Yeah, a bit too much, eh? It doesn't drop when you stall, eh? That's good.
I'll try and like do a vertical climb.
Yeah, right. This is just a lie-on pack as well.
Is
so,
it?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, because I'm not feeling like I've got insane amounts of power.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really high in the throttle range. Park fly through, and it doesn't sound intimidating. Like, it sounds so chill. All right, ready?
Yeah.
I think I'm upside down. It's hard to know. I don't even know what I'm doing when I get there.
Not bad.
All right. Looks like a professional meant to do that. It is bobbling around all over the place a little bit. I wonder if we need to do a little bit of trimming after those crashes. We had all the nosedive out in the field.
Yeah. A little bit of wind out there in the open as well. Wouldn't be helping. So I did notice early in the morning on a calm day, it was sort of dropping one wing.
You know what's interesting? In a turn, it's really calm in a turn. Or maybe actually that was just the wind. Sort of.
I have no idea what your voltage will be either.
Yeah, me either.
It look cool.
Yeah, coming straight at us too. Thanks, Stu.
Now, I'm a bit worried about this lithium ion pack though.
Yeah, you got the wind behind you now, you're scooting. Maybe
I keep using my yaw as well. Like,
oh, really?
I'm so used to
Yeah.
using yaw.
Well, when you are ready, we'll chuck a 3S pack in, see what you think about that.
Okay. Oh God, full stick deflection there. I think I stalled that. All right, I'm gonna come in for a landing.
Righto. So Fozzie, I'd chop throttle way over the road.
Nah, bro, I got this. They don't call me the landing king professional.
You've already broken it once, Stuart.
Oh, my VTX is overheating.
Is it? Righto.
I'm gonna try and hammer it home just to get over here. Yeah.
Right. Oh, there it is. Yeah. This thing will glide pretty well.
It's gliding very well. I'm gonna have to go up the side of the house. Oh God. Bro, that landing was so professional.
You made it through pretty good.
What I say, like you can actually like carve out an angle where you want to go.
Yeah.
Come and have a look where I landed.
It glides too good, hey?
Did you see it going up beside the car?
Yeah, I was like, oh man, he's gonna
past
hit
the
something. The glue hasn't even gone off yet. Is that it right there?
Yeah, just next to the
Beautiful,
shed.
bro.
So I can't remember if I flew down this area or if I flew on the outside.
No, you were right in here.
Okay.
Bro, you did really well.
All right, yeah.
Proper motor still on.
Yep.
So that's one thing too. I was expecting a little bit less
Hang on,
thrust.
let's unplug because we're overheating. All right, how's that landing?
It was pretty good, man. It was very agile up through
Yeah,
there.
that's what I thought. Like as I'm coming up over this direction, being able to scoot past the cars,
Yeah,
like
no power on at
yes,
all.
yes.
Yeah.
This would be a very fun. Like even if you had gates.
Yep.
At my beginner skill level of flying wings, I think we could probably do this.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's very agile little thing. I couldn't believe the glide plane on it too.
Yes. Yeah, I to be
Just
honest,
goes.
I thought I would have like it'd be landing at my feet.
No.
Like you were right. I should have
Just
cut
goes.
earlier, and it kept gliding all the way to here, like twice as long as I thought it would.
I think that the biggest letdown then was obviously the 2S power, but I had to change to a bi-blade prop because with the tri-blade that it's recommended for, it kept catching the grass when I'd land, and because the motor's just glued on it, just pop.
Yes.
Unless your day over, right?
Yep.
You know, so
And there's no screw hole here too. Like
No, there's
that's only mounted by chemically mounted, basically
That's
bonded
right,
to
yeah.
it. So
so that I
Agree.
think
take two, look cool and do it this time. I did have more power on 3S,
Yeah.
like when I flew it at the start. 2S I think is much more docile, like a little bit of fun. I had more fun on 3S, and it felt probably a little bit more locked in at that faster speed level than just on a 2S. Like I think I was probably in 80% of the throttle range,
Yeah.
and lower than that, then it bobbled around a lot, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
when you're going slow, it was a bit more bobbly.
Just
So
filling the motor. So
is it hot?
No, it's not. When you run 3S on this LiPo as well, that was a Lion pack.
Yes.
But when you run 3S LiPo on these little motors are
Pushing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to change it to a more torquey motor as well.
Yep.
And I want to experiment with a 4-inch bi-blade.
Yes,
Just
okay.
get that extra push, lower throttle.
Yep,
you know
yep.
what I mean?
Bit more grunt out
But
of
yeah, whole lot of fun for a little wing, eh?
it. Yep. And it probably worth noting as well. Steve went out, purchased this from Mantis.
Yep.
So this is Steve's own product to review. He spent his own money on it. So yeah, what do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Happy with your purchase?
I love it. Just be careful who you let fly these things, man. That's right. I'm just being real.
Get out.
Pros and the cons. Obviously the pros, it is so much fun. It is an awesome blast to fly around with friends. It's not going to intrude on anybody. It's really easy to set up. I like the airframe. It's well designed. Like it is a little rocket. If FPV drones could become a wing, this is it. It's light. You're just going to have an absolute blast, and it's easy to put together. Some of the things I would like to change, however, and some of the things that you need to know. In terms of flight characteristics, 3S, like you can see in this video, is where this craft is at. 2S, we got some pretty good flight times with a lithium ion pack, but 2S and this little motor, you could change it out, but in its current state, it just didn't have enough gusto for that vertical climb. It did struggle a little bit, but 3S, it is an absolute rocket. Tons of fun. Some of the other things I don't like is we might need to do a little bit more ventilation right here when it comes to, if you're putting a digital VTX in here, maybe you need to consider putting a fan in or adding a little bit more airflow that's heading into the inside of the fuselage. That's heading inside to the fuselage because we did get that VTX overheating. You have to be very careful. Plug the top on, throw it straight away. Otherwise, you're going to get some overheat warnings. And of course, you've seen exactly what happens. And the other part I don't like is the electronics that come with this when we got our kit. The 5 volts that you need for your servos actually don't come off the ESC that this came with. So it came with like 9 volts off our ESC that came in our electronics package. Yours may be different, but that caused us to burn some of our servos. And you think, hey, if you're selling an electronics package, just make sure that it's all compatible and it's all working. Now, overall, I gotta say, I really like it. It's fun. But again, like I said at the start of this video, it's a little bit pricey. There are lots cheaper options out there. Let me know. There is like the Baby AR Wing Pro. You've got some others. This is more like a specialty little craft that is designed for fun. So if you've got some disposable cash and you think this is something that I might be interested in, easy to fly, tons of fun, not intrusive, really easy to put together. However, it is more expensive than some of those other ones. So I want to give a huge shout out to Stickman Steve for this video because this was not planned. This wasn't sent to us by anyone. Stickman Steve bought this himself. So it's on the channel to show you guys because that's what this is all about. Having fun with FPV. We're the same as you guys, flying around in the field. Yes, sometimes crashing, but we're just everyday guys that like to have a blast flying FPV and sharing it with you. So if you appreciate that, there is a members button down below that we've opened up. Join that for some exclusive members only videos. Also, my Patreon is going to be there. But overall, yeah, let me know. What do you think? Is this the sort of wing that you would like to fly? Like, do you need to reignite that spark in FPV? If that is you, if I'm talking to you right now and you think FPV is cool, but I haven't flown in a while, this might be exactly the thing you need.